Hi everyone, Coach Sullivan here with MJS Coaching Football. I've been coaching for 38 years. I've either been a defensive, offensive, or special teams coordinator, as well as a head coach at both the collegiate and high school levels. In this presentation, I want to talk to you about one of our red zone goal line 7-man pressures out of our base 3-4 front that we call 50. And so this is what we call Cheetah. 50 Cheetah Ace, Ace being the coverage we utilize for our 7-man pressures. Okay, and again, these are only done red zone if we think we match up really well in coverage, or we can get to the pressure and good enough in coverage, or it's definitely a goal line situation because, again, maximum you get 20 yards of field to cover. All right, so we lucky Ringo to the rover, okay, in our Cheetah package. In fact, in virtually all of our 7-man pressures, we lucky Ringo to the rover, just again out of simplicity. So this being a 7-man pressure, the rover is the primary, and then the other three inside and outside linebackers are all secondary. Okay. And really what this is, if you see my plug family playlist, this is a curly, okay, pressure. And the only difference is because the rover is coming on a D crash, the end on the call side has to pinch slant B. Otherwise, he would be in C gap just as the stud, and there is curly. Okay. So what Cheetah is both the rover and the dime. As you see orbit, that's because they are what we call D crashers, which means they're attacking the deepest hip in the backfield. So in pistol, it's the hip of the running back. Okay, so they both have force if it's a run, which means if it's speed option or toss, they've got to pull it up right now. They got to toss, tackle the back. If he's the pitch back, peel off and take the pitch. If it's pass and the back is to them, they automatically peel off, and that is ace coverage. Okay, the outside blitzer takes the running back, and if the running back is inside, one of the inside defenders literally tackles the running back. Okay, it's pure man coverage everywhere. And so again, I'll just briefly go over this part of Cheetah, but it is the curly, Mo Curly in the plug family blitz. The linebacker goes first. He plugs A gap hard, and then the Mike linebacker shuffles and reads the guard and goes butt side. So if the guard's blocking out, he's in A. Otherwise, if the guard, as we would expect, is blocking down in the backer, the Mike is in B, and he should come clean. Okay, he should come clean. And so again, in Cheetah Blitz, since we have two D crash defenders, the defender where the back goes away from. So if the back were to go to the rover, the dime keeps going. He should have a sack on the quarterback. Okay, and he's also playing for boot. If the running back were to go to the dime, the rover is going to go to the quarterback, should have a sack, but also again means they play boot. So if there's any boot action, both outside linebackers play for the boot because they're a D crash, and that's their rule. Okay, so if it's a run and a runaway, they play for the quarterback. Again, they got to play for the boot. Okay, so that is Cheetah. Okay, we expect it to happen quick. We expect one of these two inside linebackers to come clean, most likely the Reed linebacker, who is the Mike. Okay, going butt side of the guard with the slanting and penetrating nose and the D end on the side of the call. We expect one of them to be able to penetrate and make pressure as well. Again, we're not concerned with the back getting through the inside, and we're also not concerned with the back getting outside either. Okay, again, because it's pure man, they're cutting the receiver, and they're playing with trail leverage, reading near hip, lead leg indicator. Okay, again, basic man technique principles. And this is one of our 7-man pressures, especially the closer you get to our goal line, more likely we're going to utilize one of our 7-man pressures. And again, I have no reservations playing our base 3-4-50 front. It's the one we're in a ton. Our kids are comfortable. They feel really good, especially when they know we're just executing a curly. It's a double dog coming off the outside. I mean, the kids understand it because it's part of our base plug families in all of our blitz packages. Okay, we just put them together. And so by doing that, we're never putting the nose in conflict. I mean, this is what he would do versus a rover dog. He'd go A gap to the call, and this is what the DN would do. He'd slant B gap to the call. Okay. If versus a curly, the nose goes opposite the curly stunt. This is what the end does. Now, this DN does not do this in a dog, but because we want to give freedom here to the two inside linebackers to execute their read plug, the stud's going to do the same thing, even though the outside linebacker is coming off the edge. That's fine. We give precedent in here on this side to the inside plug, read plug. In this case, this is a curly. And we give precedent on this side to the dog. This is the way it would look on a dog. Nobody's in conflict. So we're not putting our kids in a bind. We're letting them play fast. As always, please, any questions, reach out to me at coachmjsullivan@gmail.com. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you love to talk football.